Hey guys, Ash here, Watcher of Realms. Welcome to the video. I'm glad to have you all here with me today. What could be better? Talking some Watcher of Realms. So today we're gonna take a look at one of my favorite supports in the game.
My time has come.
She might be my favorite support in the game. Arguably the second best epic hero.
Oh, who am I kidding? I'm doomed.
Inside all of Watcher of Realms. I actually looked on fastidious.gg tier list, and you guys can see that he has Hollow as the #2 epic in the game with a S+ rating. Actually, he has three other S+, or three others. Idril, Laurel, Mari. Interesting that he gave Mari an S+. I'm a big fan of Mari, but I totally agree. They're all amazing. But a Hollow right below Dolores, and you can see all the areas that you can use her in this game. Guild Boss, she's one of the best. Gear Raid 1, she's one of the best. You can use her in Gear Raid 2 for rage regen and heals. Gear Raid 3, S tier. Gear Raid 4, S tier. Artifact Material Raid, A+ tier. Void Rift, S tier. Campaign, S tier. Faction Trial, S+. Codex Golem A+, Styx A+, Arbiter A+, Guild War S+, Single Target Arena A+, and then we don't need to go to AoE Arena. But you can see that is incredible in terms of the amount of versatility you can get on this hero, and some people actually do not take full advantage of this hero, which is what I want to talk about in today's video. So let's just go ahead and pull her up. All right, guys, so here is Hollow. She looks obviously incredible, kind of the lady in red. She's got the lantern vibe going on, and well, she's doing a lot. She's doing a lot for our team, right? And she's looking good while she's doing it. Let's go ahead and take a look at her actual abilities, her skills. No talent on Hollow. On her basic, attack-based healing to one ally in range. On her passive, energetic bliss. Very simple champion, but simple doesn't mean bad, especially in Hollow's case. When Light of Bliss is activated, recovers 1.4% rage for all allies in the range every 1 second. On her awakenings, most importantly on A1, this is what people get wrong on Hollow. Each healing restores 1% rage. It is a busted, a broken, an incredible A1 ability. When you get one dupe of Hollow, it's going to change everything about what Hollow can do, right? But for this to work, to restore 1% rage, we actually don't want all of our allies to always be fully healed. So take that into account, take that into consideration, right? So overdoing it, putting another healer next to Hollow, covering the same range for extra healing, you're going to be missing out on all of that rage regen off of an A1 Hollow. Really important to know that. We have 1200 HP on the A2, on the A3, skill cost -100, attack +5%, which helps out the heals on A4, and at A5 on the Light of Bliss, each cast of Light of Bliss increases the efficiency of accumulating rage by 15% until the end of battle, stacks up to 5 times. So basically making the efficiency, making the rage regen 15% better, but it stacks 5 times throughout the battle. So A5 Hollow is something that everybody should aim for in this game. In terms of an artifact, I think the Euphoric Orb is the best on her personally. Increases the attack speed of all heroes in range by 30 every 60 seconds, lasting for 25 seconds. That's only at level 19. Obviously, we can promote that and get even more duration, lasting 30 seconds instead of 25, and a few levels left to go here on that artifact. In terms of the gear on her, we want her fast, so attack speed is going to be 390 or 490 total. So we have Whirlwind on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, we have Invigoration. She's great in her Invigoration set because we're going to be giving a random ally a 10% attack bonus, and obviously her an attack bonus, which again gives you better heals about Hollow. I remember when I initially invested in Hollow, somebody was like, yeah, she's not going to be a healer, but she's an amazing rage regen. Oh, she's a healer. She's absolutely a healer as well. We do have attack percentage as one of our main stats. We have HP percentage as our second main stat, and then we have healing effect as our third main stat. We can absolutely go with attack speed as well. I would say any combination of some survivability if you need it, attack bonus, healing effect and attack speed is going to be the way to go. So Amulet, I would prefer attack speed, but we get by just fine with enough survivability as well, because if she's dead, she's not going to help you out at all, right? First and foremost, with any hero that we're building in this game. I've already used my guild boss battles, but I will show you the team that I use. Moreover, you're going to see how many people rely on Hollow to be their main healer and rage regen for a guild boss in the game. Oftentimes you do see her alongside Leia, especially when you go to the top teams, or an Eloin as well. Take a look here, guys. World rankings, Nightmare 4, right? Every top team is using Hollow. Hollow and Leia. Hollow and no one. Hollow. Just Hollow for support there, right? We have Dolores, obviously, as well. Some of these new skins, man, takes me a second to recognize, right? Even though it's not incredibly new for Dolores at this point. But again, Hollow. On a lot of teams, she's the only healer. Hollow. What hero does all the top 10, top 20, every single top team use Hollow and Dolores? I think so. I think pretty much every single team on the world rankings are using her. That ought to tell you how strong she is. What an incredible epic hero. I can't believe that literally 95 or maybe even 100 out of 100. I didn't see one team that wasn't using her. That's how powerful she is in Clan Boss. You can see my team right here uses a Hollow as my main healer, as well as my rage regen for this squad, and then Dolores as well, using Torador, and well, you guys can see the team. She's something else. Gear Raid 1, she's going to be incredible for you guys. So I'm going to go Gear Raid 119. I'm going to turn off the power of dominance, and I'm going to use a very basic all epic team here, right? Well, you guys can see the heroes that we have here. Again, super basic. Hollow's going to be my main kind of carry in terms of healing and rage regen, and just the motor that keeps everything going on my squad. If you're not using Hollow, what the heck are you doing? Why not? Why aren't you using her? Please, in the comments below, if you do not use her, I would love to hear, seriously, why. Because I remember when I first pulled Hollow, I didn't use her enough. I didn't use her enough, right? I was like, well, I already have, you know, I had already invested in somebody else. It wasn't anybody else particularly good, but it was somebody else nonetheless, right? And I was like, I think I'm pretty good. I think I had like, actually, I think I was just using like Vortex, right? But I wasn't accounting for nor utilizing my rage regen, you know? So it was a super bummer. And then finally I saw the light. I saw the light of Hollow and how incredible she can be. So we're just going to set up on the right-hand side here. Hopefully this team can get the job done. We're going to go ahead and pop it right now. Obviously, we need the heals with these gunky dudes. Let's get Aatrox back in there as well. Let's go ahead and set up the left-hand side so we can have a debuffer. I'm kind of slacking in this battle a little bit here. But Hollow is already ready to go again. And things are looking pretty good. Again, power dominance is turned off here on this all-epic squad. Let's wait one quick moment and then wait till these guys start approaching again, and we can use Hollow right now. Get some nice rage regen. Let's get Aatrox right back in there as well. Let's get some Maul. And then let's go ahead and use everybody's ultimates except for Iona. We'll sit on hers for a little bit here. I don't think we need it. A little bit of overkill here with, or Aeon, excuse me, with Iona though. She is, she's something else, man. She's a special champ. Let's go ahead and set up. I probably should have done Aatrox in Dolores range, but hopefully we'll be okay here. Again, we're going to wait for them to round the corner, and then we're going to start those heals. That's going to immediately tick up all of this rage regen really quickly. Now it's go time here. Can we DPS down this boss fast enough? That's the question. We're going to put Aatrox right over here in the corner. He dies immediately. Let's keep... Hopefully we're not pulling them too far out of range there, right? And immediately, oh man, that was easy. That was easy. This wall is very healthy, and now we have our DPS going. And this, you saw, I mean, every time that I popped her ability, obviously, guys, you're not blind, you could see, right? Well, actually, I take that back. I did hear from a blind viewer. I did hear from a blind viewer just like a few months ago. So massive shout out to all of you guys, even if you listen to me like a podcast by choice or by necessity. But either way, if you couldn't see it, we actually had Hollow just absolutely ticking up those rage regens like she's Eloin, you know, like really, really exceptionally good at it. One of the best rage regenerators in the game. Here you saw her in Gear Raid, all epic 19, super, super easy. We could probably clear 20 or 21 with this team. I mean, how much HP was left? At least 20, right? This is the magic of Hollow. You can use her anywhere in the game. We already covered all the area ratings thanks to fastidious.gg. Check out Fastidious' website, by the way, fastidious.gg /tier/list or dash list. You can see what he thinks of all the epic champions in the game. But there's not an epic besides Dolores, who I use more than Hollow on my entire account. What about you guys? Do you love this hero as much as I do? Let me know in the comments below. Much love, and as always, take care, guys.